Okay, now we're going to move on to systematic sampling. This is obtained by selecting every kth individual from the population. The first individual selected corresponds to a number between 1 and k. This doesn't require a frame. So think of if you go to a grocery store. You're just going to select every kth individual, and then you don't need a frame of the customers. So for example, to learn about the outcome of an election, a pollster might survey every 10th individual that leaves a polling place. So what are some advantages of systematic over stratified and simple random? Well, look how short of an explanation this was compared to stratified. So that's easier to employ. It could provide more information for a given cost. And it's useful techniques when you cannot gather a list of individuals in the population. The manager of Kroger Food Stores wants to measure the satisfaction of the store's customers. Design a sampling technique that can be used to obtain a sample of 40 customers. What I'm going to do first, because this does come before in our interactive, I'm going to go over the steps of obtaining a systematic sample first, and then I'll come back to that example. Step 1 is to approximate population size n. Step 2 is to determine the sample size n. Step 3, we have a formula for step 3. K equals n over sample size n. So capital N over lowercase n. Then you're going to round down to the nearest integer. Step 4 is randomly select a number between 1 and k. Found k in step 3. Call this number p. And the 5th step. The sample will consist of the following individuals. The first individual you'll pick will be P. Then every kth person after that. So P plus K. Again, K person after that. So add K to this right here. That'd be P plus K, which simplifies to 2K. So on. The very last person or individual will be P plus N minus 1 times K. Let's go back up to this example. So let's first find K. I'm sorry, let's go through the steps. Step 1 is the population size n. So I don't have that in here. So we're going to say that there are 300 customers in total. That's our n. Our sample size is 40. So k will be equal to 300 divided by 40. That is 7.5. Then you round down to the nearest integer, so 7. Our p is a number between 1 and k. So on my calculator, we can figure out what the p will be. So my random generator gave me p equaling 3. The sample will consist of the following: p, which is 3, p plus k, which is 10, and then keep adding your k, because we're going to be surveying every 7th person. And the very last person will be p, which is 3, plus n is your sample size, so 40 minus 1, and k is 7. So that's 3 plus 39 times 7. That would equal 276.